Let's talk about abortion.
It's everyone's favorite topic to argue about.
Or so it would seem from the media coverage.
But polls show that Americans actually aren't as divided on this issue as some think.
In fact, support for safe and legal abortion is the highest it's been in 2 decades.
77% of Americans believe the Supreme Court should uphold Roe v. Wade, the landmark decision
protecting a woman's constitutional right to choose.
That's withstood the test of time
for almost half a century.
But whether or not you or I personally agree with abortion is not the actual issue.
Good people can have different opinions about what decisions they might make about their own bodies.
The actual issue is, are you okay with the government making those decisions for you?
Or for anyone who becomes pregnant.
The issue here is freedom, reproductive freedom.
It's about the freedom to make your own decisions about your own body.
Now, given the overwhelming public support for reproductive freedom,
there's no justification for any group of politicians
in any state
to try to diminish the freedom
of literally half the people in our country
by passing dangerous, restrictive, anti-abortion laws
that in some cases completely ban our right to choose.
Because if the government can decide what I can do or can't do with my own body,
this becomes a human rights issue.
If I don't get to make 100% of the decisions about my own body,
then how am I an equal person under the law?
So, members of the press, candidates for Senate and President of the United States,
let's talk about abortion
and what it's really about.
Human rights,
justice,
accessibility,
and freedom over the choices we make for our families and our lives.
And that's a freedom that no one
has
the right
to take away from me.